Hello. You've probably heard of a question site called Ask FM, and I have a lot of questions on it, so I figured why not make it into a YouTube video? Let's get started. Miss Hannah Shoe, why are you so damn awesome? Because I was born this way, baby. Outfit of the day: bandana, hair bow, Bart Simpson shirt and sweats. What's your favorite quote? Probably don't judge a book by its cover. I know it's a very common one, but I do agree with it. How many unanswered questions do you currently have? 2,801, including this one. Doing anything today? I have to tidy my room a little bit, so I'll probably do that. Probably. And then I'm Skyping my friend Paul, who has asked me to declare my undying love for him. So, Paul, if you're watching this, which you probably will at one point, you own my heart, brother. No, you are my bro though, and you're great, and I love you lots. Anyway, continuing on. Favorite Disney film and song? If it's the song, does it have to be from the movie? Because if it does, then it's gonna have to be Toy Story and You've Got a Friend in Me. Otherwise, I really like Poor Unfortunate Souls, sung by Ursula from The Little Mermaid. No makeup pick. I'm wearing no makeup today except my eyebrows, and even they are pretty bad, but I have nothing on my face other than my eyebrows. So, which kind of questions make you angry or make you not want to answer? Ones that are perverted or that come across as being harassing. Usually I usually answered everything though. They don't really make me that angry, I just don't like answering them, and usually when I do, it's sarcastically. And then people get really annoyed at me and they're like, and I'm like, you shouldn't have asked the question if you didn't want an unserious answer. Don't be a pervert or a creep. True or false? Even though it's sort of torture, you enjoy being tickled sometimes. That is totally false. I absolutely hate being tickled. Try and tickle me. I will probably whack you with my phone, because I've done that before. So do not underestimate my power. How would you describe the perfect day? I love storms. Storms are great. So, stormy weather, probably, like if it was thundery and lightning and it was quite dark and the rain was falling hard and it was kind of cold. But and if you had like food and you were in your pajamas and you had blankets, like I love that, and candles lit. What's the silliest thing that ever happened to you? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I put myself in that many stupid situations. I will probably have to say tripping over my own feet and giving myself a black eye by falling into a table leg. That actually happened. Most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you? A lot of things. A lot of embarrassing things happened to me. Probably a few years ago, on Valentine's Day, I went to my crush's house to post a handmade Valentine's card through the door, and I chickened out, so I ended up putting it in their gate, and he and his family were watching me the whole time, and my whole school year found out about it. That was really embarrassing. I've never done anything like that since, because that was bad. Were you ever scared of the boogeyman when you were a child? I think I probably was. I probably thought he was going to come out from under my bed and steal me away. And I wasn't a fan of the dark, so it sounds about right. What was the best birthday present you've ever been given? Probably this tattoo. I got it a few days after my 18th birthday. My dad paid for me to get it as my gift, and I love it. I mean, it's permanently going to be there. It's something I wanted for years, and I finally got it, and yeah, that's pretty great. If you could only say one sentence for the rest of your life, but be able to repeat it, what would you say? I don't know, because my vocabulary is very extensive, even though sometimes it doesn't really seem it. I say a lot of sentences, so I don't think I'd be able to just say one sentence, because I couldn't always answer it. Like, if someone asked me a question, I couldn't answer it with I might not be able to answer it with that question because it might not make sense. Or if someone was like, if I was to say, for example, I would say, yeah man, that was rad. Like, what if someone had said to me, hey Han, what you want to eat? Yeah man, that was rad. Doesn't make any sense, so I really don't know. What is love to you? Gosh, this is hard. Probably, it's one of the most rewarding yet most heartbreaking emotions that you can feel. How many piercings do you have? 21. You're probably wondering where the heck they are. Yes. What is your favorite song and by who? I have more than one. Right now, it is probably, I think it's called Driving Nowhere by Hadouken. But I'm not sure because I like lots of different stuff. So. Opinion on the death penalty. This is a very controversial one because on one hand, I'm like, those who kill should be killed, but at the same time, it's like if you were to kill another person for killing, you're just as bad as the person that killed in the first place. So I don't really have a thought on it. If you could choose to have a mini baby animal to cuddle and love for the winter, what would you pick? Well, I want to say like the pine cone anteater, but that wouldn't be very nice to cuddle because it's like a pine cone, but they're so adorable. You don't understand. Cuddle a shark either, or a dinosaur. This is not cool. Okay, probably a bear. If I have a child, would it be alright if I sent him or her to school for 4 days a week? I read something on Tumblr actually, and it's called Taking Mental Health Days, and I thought it was a really great idea, because people do need a break sometimes. So it's completely up to you as their parent. If you think they benefit from it, go for it. Like, I think it's a pretty good idea personally, but I just wouldn't want you getting in trouble with the government. I don't see why you would, because you'd still be sending them to school, but oh my god, you're so cute and I love your piercings. I started to follow you. Thank you very much. Now, do you have favorite bands? I genuinely would listen to anything if I thought it sounded good. What do you know about Norway? Apparently they have the best education system and they're the best for rehabilitation in regards to prisoners. So I read the other day anyway. And then they also have those domes which you can sleep in so you can see the northern lights. Squirtle, Charmander, or Bulbasaur? Charmander. You like to tickle people? Not really. I know I myself don't like it, so I don't really like doing it to other people because they might not like it either. So, opinion on trick-or-treaters. Some of them are really rude. Like, some kids are really rude, some aren't, but I personally like them. I remember when I used to go trick-or-treating, and it's really cool, like, because sometimes I'll answer the door to them, and I will like see them and I'll be like, oh, look at your costumes, don't you look brilliant and stuff, and that's really cool because then I dress up to answer the door too. Sometimes I've been a bit too scary for the little kids, but I personally like them. How does one prove that there is an external world? Very philosophical when it comes to this stuff, but I don't believe that there is an external world, so I don't believe that it can be proven. Favorite treat, food, and drink? I love crisps. Like, I really love crisps. Really love crisps, but I love Haribo as well, so. And then drink, I'm kind of torn because I really love, like, Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper and Pepsi, but I love Capella apple juices. Like, they are so nice. So, either of those, I guess. What is your favorite TV show? I have lots. I really like The Regular Show and Adventure Time and The Simpsons and The Amazing World of Gumball and The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, and then all the old cartoons like Dexter's Lab and Johnny Bravo and Cow and Chicken and like all of those. Like, I love all of those. And then I love things like Friends, How I Met Your Mother, Rules of Engagement, and then like The Big Bang Theory and New Girl and Two Broke Girls and lots of stuff. Like I like a lot of stuff. Like, I also really like Orange is the New Black. Orange is the New Black is great. What is your favorite time of the year? This time of year, Halloween time. Like autumn, when everything's dead and leaves are falling off the trees and it's like dark and everyone looks adorable in big coats and scarves and hats and gloves and there's hot drinks, and then it starts getting festive but it's still really spooky because it's Halloween. And yeah, everybody loves this time of year. You cannot love it. Like, you get to light candles because it's darker earlier and you see all the colors of the browns and stuff outside, and it's like, it's not horribly cold but it's not boiling either, and it's like, oh, I love it. I love it. It is my favorite. One cliche that you absolutely hate and think is a load of crap. I don't really hate any sort of cliches. I like them because they're cliches. They're like typical romantic, hopeless romantic things, like having the door held open or whatever. No, I kind of like cliches. I'm kind of soft in that respect, I guess. Describe a time where you've given or received amazing customer service. Why was it so amazing? When I was a waitress, I was so good with customers that they gave me a tip because there was one old man and he spilled his orange juice all over the table, and originally I was stood there laughing because it was really funny, and then my boss was like, Han, could you go clean that? And I was like, yeah. So then I got them more juice and a new cup, and I cleaned up the table and gave them cloths and stuff, and then they tipped me. I was pretty good at my job. Do you think it's appropriate to call our generation the generation of complainers? No. Because if we go by that, then we should call every generation complainers, because it doesn't matter how old you are or what generation you come from, you're going to find something to complain about. I think we should be called like the generation of technology or something, because we are. It's so advanced that everyone's just glued to their phones or their laptops or their tablets or whatever. What is your favorite kind of food? Pizza. Me, you know I love pizza. I love pizza so much. So pizza, definitely. What does it mean to feel at home for you? Does it just simply mean what it means, or is there more to it? I believe that feeling at home is when you feel safe and comfortable with somewhere you can be yourself, or even a person. Like, it doesn't have to be a place. Like, you can meet someone, and when you're with them, you could feel like you're at home because you feel that comfortable and that wanted and that loved, and you could be completely you. And I believe that that's what feeling at home is, but it's different to everybody. So okay, that is all the questions that I picked to answer. I hope you like this, and if you want to follow my Ask FM, link it in the description if you want. Well, I will, so you can click it if you want. I will see you guys soon. I hope you like this. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I will see you in my next video. Ciao!